Hello, hello, everybody. This is Samuel Bean, and I'm the VP of Build. And I want to make sure that I get you guys up. Hold on, me. Okay, good. Just cut that part. We'll cut that part. Let's see here. Hello, 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 everybody. This is Samuel Bean. Definitely want to welcome each and every last one of you guys to this edition of our Cash Flow Collaborations and Careers Conversation. And today, our focus and our concentration is going to be on collaborating with real estate agents and showing them how they can actually build a supplemental economy by automating a six-figure situation with us, in our business. Okay, so when you talk about building your own economy or a supplemental economy that marries what you do, uh, you have to be able to do it where it doesn't interrupt what you do for a living. Okay? Our plug and profit model, our do it for you model, is being celebrated by a lot of professionals out there who don't have time, but they have understanding. Right? They know for a fact that if you have resources that you can plug into a system, that system is going to do all the work for you, and you make 100% of the commissions that are coming to you. That's a no-brainer. Okay? And so we're going to talk about that today. We're also going to talk about our multiple six-figure income strategies. Okay? And then we're going to show you how to build your supplemental economy while making money, even though homes may or may not be selling. Now, when it comes to Build, the company that you're going to be partnering with, Build Network is a new and innovative business brokerage that I call a business model. It's something that we have created for entrepreneurs and business owners to shop for opportunities and other people to shop for careers. Okay, we partner with top five companies that are out there, so your clients, will be able to enjoy high level services and products, and we do so, when it comes to building this business in a manner where you can have people who are building a six-figure portfolio on a very part-time basis, and that's without even recruiting. So again, we want to make sure when we say automated, guys, it's truly automated. Now, one of the things that makes this happen is that we don't have egos on our side, and we make sure we partner with people who are just the same. Because what you'll find is that you'll have a lot of people who allow their egos to interrupt their cash flow. And when you look at this slide here, it shows you a lot of examples of people who did not do that. A lot of people were saying, you know what, I want to work with you, Steve Jobs, and because I know you guys, we can do something really, really big together. And they created Apple. And Charlie Munger said, I'd love to work with you, Warren. And they went out there and built Berkshire Hathaway, which is one of the largest and most lucrative, investment firms out there. But you have a lot of other companies that did not need another company because they were already billion-dollar brands. Like Fendi didn't need Versace and vice versa, right? Uber didn't need Starbucks and Spotify didn't need Uber, right? And so I want you guys to understand that there are a lot of people out there who have great ideas, right? But they take those ideas to the grave because they don't partner with the proper people. They don't partner with people who can give their ideas life, and that's because they want the credit, right? And so when you have the truly successful people, they don't care anything about the credit. They just want the cash. So now, when you talk about partnering with Build, Build is going to allow you to expand your operation in over 50 states. Okay. Now, instead of just being a realtor here in Texas or in Florida or in California or New York, you now have an opportunity to do business all over the U.S. And that's a major, major deal. So now you start to behave like the Remaxes of the world, the Century 21s of the world, the EXPs of the world, the LPTs of the world, and now you have a reach that takes you all across the country. Okay. Diversify your ecosystem and open up more sales opportunities. So we know that when you sell a house, to a client, you really don't sell them anything else. Everything else is kind of like referrals and bird dog fees, small things. So we're going to open up, our cachet of services and products and allow you to offer those things, to your past clients and future clients, kind of like the Apple ecosystem. So if you have say an iPhone, chances are you probably have an iWatch or an iPad, or you subscribe to iTunes, right? Have an iTV, or something of that nature. You start to buy everything in their ecosystem. Well, we're going to create that model for you, and by doing so, it's increasing your value to your clients. But also, it gives you an opportunity to empower, incentivize, and reward your agents. So you have agents that are out there, and especially newer agents, and they're coming in, they're trying to get their footing, they're trying to form their markets, they're trying to figure out if they want to go with lead generation or door knocking, right? This gives them an opportunity for them to make some money, right? Which keeps them off of a job and gives them more and more flexibility to becoming a master of the real estate trade. Okay. But they also increase their loyalty to you because they look at you as a broker that looks out for them. Okay. So high ticket sales offset slow months and compound big ones. So when I say that, that means that we actually have things that we sell where the commissions are equivalent to, or not great, if not greater than a lot of the commissions you make selling homes. Okay. And so that's a beautiful thing. It helps not just stop the bleeding, or it helps not just make some extra money, but it also helps brokers and business owners expand their operations. You can take that money and use it for marketing. You can take that money and use it for a lot of different reasons, or reinvest in a whole entirely different thing. Okay, 100% transparency through our private partner portal. That means that when you actually refer your resources over to the company, you'll be able to track every one of those transactions to completion 100%. Okay? And then you're going to maintain your day-to-day without being disrupted. That's my offer to you guys, because we don't want you to be distracted. We want you to go out there and continue to be great, continue to focus on real estate, continue to build up your pipeline, because the better you are at that, okay, the more you bring to the table. Okay? And so now you explode your bottom line, right? You increase the type of revenue you have coming into your company, and that's just a win-win situation for everybody. Okay. Now, when it comes to collaboration over competition, it's kind of like collaboration is partnership, competition is combatants. And what you find is that you have a lot of different real estate agents that are out there that see each other as enemies, right? Century 21, they may not like, Remax brokers, right? LPT, people may not like, EXP people, right? But here, we can all get along. Brokers can partner with other home service pros, entrepreneurs, salespeople in all 50 states. But you see here, this is just a nice little um, thumbnail sketch of what's out there and who you can partner with. Because the numbers are right there, guys. It's estimated that nearly 1 million global companies cater to homeowners. The homeowners of the century are the center of business universe, right? It's estimated that approximately 150 distinct industries and sub-industries cater to homeowners. People are creating niches and lanes and spaces to direct that focus on those homeowners. And so that's key. Now, when you look at the bottom, guys, it says partnering with your agent should be your first collaboration. And I totally agree. Now, this is one of those things where let's say you bring one of your agents on board with you and they start making really good money. Guys, what will end up happening is if they were to ever leave you for any reason whatsoever for another company or to even start their own, guess what, guys? You still override 100% of everything that agent or say ex-agent would do going forward. Okay. And so keep in mind, this is a very, very important point I just made, because you don't want to make what I call long-term decisions in temporary situations. You don't want to say, hey, look, everything is going fine right now. These people are loyal. What you'll find is that people are loyal until they're not. And so you just want to make sure you're planning for your future on a regular basis. Now, when I said, the business suites or our business mall or our cachet of services and products, this is what you're looking at, right? And this is not even all of them, but these are the main ones. So now, instead of being just a real estate agent or a real estate broker, right, you now have access to sell residential and commercial solar, and it pays to do that, guys. And so when I say sell, I'm going to give you a three-step process to where you're not selling anything. You're just doing a handoff, right? And when you do that handoff, it's going to pay you well. Now, solar from a residential perspective is $6,000 to $10,000 average commission, 40,000 to 100,000 on commercial. When it comes to alkaline hydration water systems, guys, $1,000 to $2,100 per sale is the commission on that. Now, this is the one I'm excited about right here: merchant processing. And when I say all of the business owners that we're talking to, guys, they're loving this because we're showing them how to take the savings that they're using our systems for, that they're getting back every month, and now putting that into an actual retirement plan. And it's no different than real estate agents. As real estate agents, and brokers, what they do is they take the money that they make and they dump it back into the businesses, right? And so the residual income that you would make from people getting the merchant processing systems from us, that creates residual income for you. And you can take that money and you can start doing the same exact thing, investing into your retirement, right? Without using the capital that you're creating from your original business. Roofing claims as on residential and commercial. You have 2,000 to $4,000 on residential. You have 30 to 45,000 on commercial, and obviously there are big buildings out there where we have six-figure, commissions on those. Then you have, the security situation where you're making anywhere from 400 to $700 for someone going with ADT or Brinks. Now we have another player coming to the game, and that player is called Ripple. And Ripple is a military grade portable security system, and we will be paying residual income on the monitoring when it comes to Ripple. Now, a part of our membership, guys, is our Smart Money Club. And that Smart Money Club, it offers financial opportunities, financial education, and it forces people, right, to increase their economic IQ. So when I say that, it's one thing to help a person make money. It's a whole entirely different thing to help them sustain it, scale it, diversify with it, and leave a legacy with it. So all of our members have access to this smart money program, and it's cool because for real estate agents, you have a lot of people who may actually fail on credit. Well, you can allow your clients to go through our credit program, right? So we have personal credit and business credit programs. We have programs in education on insurance and how you can use insurance as an investment tool and a retirement tool. We show people how to deal with their business entity and structuring. We show people a lot of things when it comes to smart money. But guys, we have financial advisors that are doing all of that extra work for us. These guys are setting you up, doing free consultations to all of our members. And so this is something where we are on purpose, and we want to make sure that once you make this money, you continue to keep it and grow it. Now, we have our lifestyle side, and that's the Aventi Travel Vacation Club. And if you're gonna work hard, you should be able to play hard, and you should be able to play hard at a discount. Okay, rich and wealthy people never pay full price for anything. Okay? They always keep the 4 and 5 star vacations with the 2 and 3 star prices. Right, and so they understand that savings is the new earnings. Right, and therefore the money they save, they can invest in what they do for a living, and again, they can take more trips. They can re-energize more and revitalize their situations a whole lot faster and easier than other people. Now, when it comes to your target audience, guys, your target audience is your past, present, and future client base. And that's because they know you. You helped them make the largest purchase in most of their lives. And now they trust you with everything in and around that home. Okay. As long as things check out on our side and you have confidence in referring what we have, guys, this is going to be a win win situation for you and your homeowner. Okay. On both sides. So when you do refer them, we take 100% care of them, right? And when they see the service and they look at the support and they see how we go and about our business, then they start to refer people to you and they become a part of your HOA. And I'm not talking about your homeowners association. I am talking about your homeowner affiliate program. We pay anywhere from $100, 250, 500 to $1,000 based on the service that they refer to you. Okay, so they become your walking, living, breathing billboards and your endorsers. Now, here's a simple homeowner script for you guys. Hey, Laura, it's Samuel from Foresight Realty. Good morning. Okay. Quick question for you. Has anyone reached out to show you how to own the solar system that's powering your home since you are already paying for solar anyway? Laura says no. Well, great. Would you like to know what it looks like, or would you like to continue to pay the utility company's solar farm? Okay, and so most people don't know, ladies and gentlemen, that you're paying for the solar farms that are now powering your homes. Okay, the fossil fuels are no longer powering your homes, but they're charging you fossil fuel prices. Okay, when you look at your bill and you share with them, hey, let's just look at your bill, you'll see maybe $1 a month going toward a clean energy project or a renewable energy project. And What that means is, you're paying a dollar along with another 8 million or 10 million people per month, right, to fund their project. This is how the rich get richer with leverage. So now they have 8 million to $10 million coming in, and you are contributing to that, and you're paying for solar, but it's not on your home. Okay? And so now, when a homeowner asks questions, right, what you do is you get that bill, which is in step number two. Okay, you've already peaked the interest. Now, once you get that bill, you're going to turn them over to the experts. You're going to set that appointment and get out of the way. Okay. At that point in time, you're going to get a four-figure situation. And here's an average of what that looks like. Okay. You have a EXP realtor that used the script that I just shared with you. Okay. They went back to several of their homeowners that they sold homes to in the past. This one in particular was making a $410 per month payment, when it came to their utility bills on average. Okay. After partnering with us and going with our solar provider, their bill is now $290 a month. Okay, that's never to increase, and that's one day to go away, and one day, more importantly, to become an asset. They realize that the value of their home increases, 5 to 7% per Zillow when they go solar, right? And that's important. And so when you look at, these conversations that we have, a solar presentation or conversation is not a presentation; it's a IQ test. And it's a win-win situation as well. Because if you look at the commission, $8,200, nice size commission. Okay. Now the expert gets 4,100, and you that EXP realtor got the other 4,100. Okay. And so that is how we make money. That's how we get to four figures with one transaction with three simple steps. Now, this is kind of how you take that six-figure strategy. One of the six-figure strategies I mentioned earlier, 2 hours a week equals six figures a year. Okay. Now, you can carve 15, 20 minutes of phone calls out of your day, as you can make six figures a year. Okay. You're calling people who you already have a relationship with, you've already done business with, and people who like you, know you, and trust you. And you make those 15, 20-minute phone calls every day. You're going to set 2 to 5 appointments for us, and we're going to close at least 3 deals per month. And I always like to under promise and over deliver, right? We're talking about 8 to 20 appointments that you set. Three, I just use three to make sure you get to six figures a year. Okay. Now, the other six-figure strategy is through subscriptions, right? And when you look at subscription-based companies right now, guys, it's all the rave. It's one of the most, if not the most, searched type of business that people are looking to open, and people are doing it based on what happened in COVID. So a lot of these companies were already around and already existing, but their value and their revenue went through the roof, right? Their security was stabilized and then restabilized again after COVID, because 30,000 companies closed their doors during COVID. Over millions of people went home with no jobs, right? And you had people who were looking to find a way they can make money, and how to increase their revenue. And Netflix, had a slogan, you can't help do anything but Netflix and chill, right? As you can see, to the tune of over 220 million subscriptions, right? You look at Disney, over 150 million subscribers. You got to have something for the kids, right? You have Apple TV, over 20 million. Spotify, over 230 million subscribers for all music listeners. Another thing for the kids and some adults. Fortnite, 650 million subscribers. Business people, over 300 million subscribers on Zoom. And then the one that I really love the most, Amazon. As we had packages coming to our house every day during COVID, and Amazon kept on ticking, kept on clicking, and kept on going, right? And so now they have over 240 million subscribers in Amazon, and Amazon has 15 different types of subscriptions. Okay? And so it doesn't matter what you do for a living, just like Jeff Bezos, he and his platform sells everything, but his security and his foundation is built on those subscriptions. If he was to lose a lot of those clients, guess what? He will replace them. Okay. The thing that he's not losing is the people who buy those products and services, the subscribers. So that's why this slide is so important. So when you have people who are coming to you for our services, and they become a member of our program, or they become a client of our program, as this is how the residual income is now starting to be created. Okay? When you have membership tiers, let's say you have 20 total members, and those members can be agents or customers or a combination of both, and they can be obtained, through agents as well, your other agents. That's $500 a month. Okay. Now, you look at, having 50 members in your brokerage. That's $1,000 a month. Okay? And these numbers, as you can see, guys, we are talking about extremely lucrative residual incomes without a lot of members. But the most important part of this slide is not the executive 250, right? Where you're making 250 a month. It's the broker 8,000. This is where you have a little bit less than 500 members in your organization. You're probably making around about 12 to $13,000 a month total, with everything that's included, right? But you have now put yourself in a position where you're making six figures residually, okay? And you are now at the table with us signing a contract saying that now I own this particular book of business, okay? This is now where you enter ownership in that piece of business that can be willed to any of your heirs, right? And regardless of what happens to it going forward, it can scale to $1 million a month. It doesn't matter. No one can take that away from you. And so that's a very important thing. And for those of you who are ambitious realtors and brokers, if you read the bottom, okay, this is how you offset the overhead of Blueprint Lifestyle and crowdfunding future projects. Okay, when I was in real estate, from '96 to 2008, again, I learned how to use residual income on the back end of my real estate career to fund and expand my operation. And so you can do the same exact thing. As a matter of fact, my goal is to take this part of the compensation plan and buy, some public storage spaces for my sons and for my wife. I want to buy two for my son. I want to buy two for my wife as well. So if anything was to ever happen to me, they now have more residual income based on the doors that residual income paid for. And we talked about Aventi. Obviously, you're going to get deep discounts on hotels and resorts, but these are curated trips. And I wanted to give you an example of what that looks like for those of you who don't understand that language. Okay. So these are trips that are already packaged. Okay. As you can see, Costa Rica, 5 nights, 454, Dubai, 7 nights, 705, and you're just responsible for the airfare. Okay. But 4 and 5 star trips, every year. You can buy these through the year, but you also get one of these over out of 3,000. You get to choose every year on your anniversary. Okay, and so that comes with being a member. See, membership has its privileges. Okay, and so going back to what I said earlier, guys, my offer to you is to allow you to plug into our resources. Right, my team and I will do 100% of the work, and you get 100% of your commissions. Right, and the other thing is we're going to make sure we um, take the priority. I'm gonna say priority. To protect your position in your primary company by building with you in private also. Yeah, and so if you want to just keep it on the wraps, guys, you can do that, and we just go ahead and we just handle your business for you. You can do that. Okay, but to help you build one of the most profitable brokerages in the industry and be there when you sign that contract at Builder 8,000. Okay, so that's my offer to you. So now you basically ask yourself a couple of questions. What did you like best about what you saw? How would Build benefit your company? Is this a real value for homeowners? And what's the number one reason you do business with us? So as we wrap it up, guys, getting started is where you're at, and opening and launching your brokerage is the only answer here, right? So when you plug and profit, launching your brokerage, it's only $199 a day. Okay, 199. Click the link that the person sent you, the broker sent you, so you can go ahead and start your process. Once you do that, okay, we'll schedule your launch consultation with your senior partner. We'll set up your partner portal for leads, and again, so you can track them. We'll give you access to the travel club. We have people who, on the same day they signed up, they started booking travel for the businesses that they're already doing and vacations that they're already doing. And also, don't forget about your free annual vacation. We're going to help you access your Smart Money Club benefits so you can start to increase or elevate your financial IQ. Okay. And then allow you to also take advantage of our Collaborate for and pay no more. Now, that $99 a month is your overhead that keeps the support coming, keeps the back office on, right? And keeps you in a position where you have people who are working for you doing their thing. But that $99 goes away when you refer for, if you choose to, and now you're operating your business for free. And now the other thing is you're taking an in-house certification. No government license is required. You're doing so just so we can make sure you familiarize yourself with the things that we offer. You can't fail it, but you must complete it. Okay. You access your support chats and communities. Want to make sure you get a chance to have any questions and support that you need, any questions answered. Access your benefits and your unique scripts. We're going to design and like I said, that's one script you saw earlier. We do have others that you can use that fits you, your personality, and the clients that you serve. And then we have a major bonus here: our free drip CRM. This is like our go high. This is like go high level, but on steroids. Right? It's normally $97 a month, and we're waiving that for you when you go ahead and activate your brokerage, and then you access the Builders VIP Lounge and Elite Education, where you're going to have access to people who do high level trainings and access to high level courses and things of that nature. So those things will also help you as a business owner and salesperson as you're doing your day to day real estate business as well. So you get a chance to tap into 100% of everything that we offer. So a couple things before I wrap up, guys, and I just want to make sure I make this thing clear. When it comes to business, I'm not asking you to trust a stranger. What I'm asking you to do is trust my resume and also the philosophies and principles that govern wealth. That should speak to you. And I do. I'm a firm believer that when it comes to people missing opportunities, guys, you don't miss huge opportunities and opportunities of a lifetime based on the lies that people tell you. You miss those opportunities based on the truth that was told to you that you fail to believe. So I appreciate your time. Again, click on that link, go ahead and activate your brokerage, and let's go ahead and start to automate your six figures or more per year. Bye bye for now.